goodness, look at that. Wow. Good morning, everybody. Well, I think it's about noon. Anyway, this is Michelle with Red Dirt Rooster Road, in case there are someone new that doesn't know us. I am just coming out here to let the animals out for the day, and also to feed Rhodey some of his homemade dog food. And then we're gonna go inside, and Monty is fixing up our dinner for the day. So we'll be bringing you along for that. But let's let the animals out. Good morning, girls. Morning, Rhodey. Morning, baby. It's the train. Girl. Rukon? Good boy. Okay. Are you going? There you go, Bet. Go on, Snap. What do you want to eat? Come eat. Let's eat. I'm going to grab his food now. Some days they're very slow at wanting to go out. Come on, buddy. Got your food. Come on. See, they know I'm getting ready to feed him. So they want me to feed them their grain. And it's not time for that. That's later on this evening. Come on, buddy. Come here, baby. Come here. So I'm going to show you guys at some point, probably not today, but this is whole cooked chicken legs with the cartilage, the skin, everything but the two bones that's in a chicken leg. And then it is brown rice and carrots, finely diced carrots. And I think there's some spinach in here. Normally I put some peas and or green beans, lots of olive oil. And I didn't have the tuna to put into this batch, but I like to throw in a couple of cans of tuna with oil. Give him lots of good oils for his coat and stuff. But the chicken's got so much, and the cartilage and the skin and everything. So this is good. This is what I've been giving him. And this is about 13 ounces. I weigh it out because a can of dog food is 12 to 13 ounces. So this is like a can of dog food, and I just put it on top of his kibble. So he does usually love it. Then I saved back a couple of dirty eggs, and he's gonna get that. This is what it looks like. I'm getting ready to go grab him another big scoop. I get a big Cool Whip bowl, and I fill this bowl up with kibble. I throw 2 eggs on there. Sometimes I throw a hot dog in there. Depends on if I'm trying to get him to eat medicine, like his heart guard. Okay, I am going to come feed the chickens a little bit of scratch. The reason is I'm going to give them a little bit of scratch is because some of the girls fly out and they go into the coop yard, or into the barnyard basically, where Rhodey's food is. And if he's sleeping or just not in the mood to eat, which is all the time, then they will go over and eat his food. So if I go ahead and throw them some, it's going to distract them for a little while, and maybe they will forget. So I'm going to throw them some scratch, and maybe they'll get busy digging for it over here and eating, and it'll keep those from getting over and eating his. Anyway, let's see, everybody's still eating, so hopefully Rhodey's going to eat a little bit. Well, let's go in and see what's going on with dinner.
Hey guys, today we are in the kitchen and going to be outside on the smoker. We're doing over-the-top chili. If you've never looked it up or heard of it, it's some friends of mine, they've done it this way and they said that is the best way to make chili. It tastes the greatest. So what we're going to do is we're going to make it today and we're going to take you along on the journey to see how it turns out. I'm taking the recipe from Meat Church. I'm taking it from Heath Riles, and I think it's just kind of a combination. So here we go. We're going to get started. First thing, Dutch oven, because this is going on the smoker. We're going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil in here in the bottom. Dumping 1 onion, and then red and green bell pepper. This is green and red bell pepper that we ran through our freeze dryer last year or year before last. So this works out great when it's in the wintertime and you want fresh veggies. If you've got it in the freeze dried form, all you do is take and soak it in water. It was soaking in water earlier, so it is softened up. So we're going to put that in. This stuff is phenomenal. They've got the fire shower and then they've got just the regular W sauce. Both of them are excellent. So we're going to put a little bit. This is the Heath Riles portion of it. Handy dandy.
New measuring spoon.
Yeah, new measuring spoon that we got from Nutrimil. They were at the Okie Homestead Expo this past weekend that we were at. So, and this is the seasoning I'm using from Meat Church. You can order this online. I've got 3 pounds of meat that I'm going to do, so I've got 12 ish teaspoons in there. So I sprinkled about half of it in here on this because we're going to take this out, put it on the smoker, and let these start sweating and stuff while we make the meat. So hang with us and I'll be right back because I'm going to run this out and put it on the smoker, and then we'll be back to do the meat part. Okay, back from putting that on the smoker. It's going to start cooking up out there. I've got the smoker running at like 250 right now, just so it will start sweating those veggies out. And here I've got, this is about a pound. So we got a pound of that venison that we had. Now I'm putting in a pound of ground beef from a steer that we had, a pound of Italian style sausage. And this chicken sausage is sticky stuff. Okay, so we got the pound of venison, a pound of ground beef, pound of Italian style sausage. I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of this seasoning in here, and then we get in and start mixing this stuff up. You form this into a ball, and what this is going to do is it's going to set on top of that Dutch oven that I've got out there, and we're going to basically be smoking the meat, and the drippings and everything off of this meat is going to fall down in that pot. Plus we're going to pick up the smoke all over the meat that's sitting above it. And then once the meat gets up 150, 160 degrees internal, we'll pull the pot and the meat off, break the meat up, mix it in with all the stuff underneath, and then we'll let her simmer. That's where over the top chili comes from. Okay, we got our ball formed. I'm going to put this Kinder's, love Kinder seasonings. So we're going to give it a shake of this. And going back to meat church. Okay, now it's time to head to the smoker. Get this thing, all of it rolling. We'll let it cook for about maybe an hour, and then we'll put in the tomato sauce, all the other stuff that we've got going. I'll pull all that in there as we go. So out to the smoker we go. Make sure we got good drip coverage.
It's almost bigger than the top of the pot. 3 pounds of meat is a lot for this pot.
This smells good enough to eat right now. Oh my goodness, look at that. Wow. That is a big old meatball. Oh my gosh, this meat smells amazing.
Wow. It really looks amazing with that smokering and
down.
goodness.
Okay, chili's a little, we like to have a little more juice. I put some more tomato sauce and a little bit of Meat Church's chili seasoning, and then the secret ingredient just to put in here to give us a little more juice. Pro tip from Neil over at Flat Top King or Pellets and Pits. Adding like this, adding liquid into something that's on your smoker, preheat that liquid before you put it in there, because otherwise it's just going to drop the temperature of everything you got in here and take it a lot longer to get up to temp. So if you heat it up before you put it in there, you're good, you're better off. So a little pro tip there. Getting ready to show you how we make cornbread here. This recipe was handed down to me from my mom. Eternally grateful for her. She's still with us also, so that's great. But this is the way we make cornbread. Super easy, so there's no reason why you would want to buy the pre-mixes. So the recipe that I've got, it's 3 heaping tablespoons of cornmeal. Your big spoon.
This big spoon.
Your ice cream spoon. 3 heaping spoons of flour. Okay, and then the baking powder. We got 3 level teaspoons of baking powder. About a
teaspoon.
Whoops, that's way too much.
Glad your hand was under there.
Maybe a teaspoon. Thereabouts. 1 teaspoon of sugar. And then all you do, this is for a small cast iron skillet. If you're doing the bigger cast iron skillet, like a 8 or a 9 cast iron, you double this recipe. Got that all mixed up. Got one, it's supposed to be 1 large egg. We got chickens, so you never know what kind of egg you're gonna get. So,
we have all kinds of sizes.
yeah, this was the large egg that we had in the basket over there. Comes the milk, and you're going to use a lot of milk.
The recipe said enough milk to make it runny.
And you melt your shortening in your cast iron skillet while your oven is preheating.
He's actually just making a small amount of cornbread because I like cornbread with the chili, and he's more of a Frito chili pie chili eater. So he's just making a small batch so I can have some cornbread with my chili. And it is awfully good with butter and honey for dessert.
Because whatever Mama wants, Mama gets. I just pulled this hot skillet out of the oven, 400 degrees.
That's my favorite part. Probably a little too much oil, he said earlier, but it's okay. It's just going to fry the edges. You talk about good. And actually, this recipe, anybody could add whatever they wanted. Cheese, corn, peppers, jalapenos. You just add it when you're mixing it, right?
Yep.
Look at that. And into the oven it goes.
about 20 minutes ish. Just go until it gives you a golden brown top.
Yeah.
If your cast iron skillet is good and seasoned, there will be no stickage. And I can already see this one, there is no stickage.
Nope.
And she is a salt person.
Little butter and kosher salt on the top.
Okay, we got the chili in, we made the cornbread. This over-the-top chili, you can add whatever seasonings you want. If you don't want beans in it, don't put beans in it. If you want more chili flavor, add more chili powder. It's all up to you. Like, I don't know, I quote a lot of people, but Neil over on Flat Top King or Pellets and Pits, he says cook the way you want, what you like, and cook what's in your pantry or what's in your fridge. So we used what we had around here, and we're fixing to try it and see how it tastes. And this is gonna be smoking hot. That is very.
Oh, you were thinking a long time.
And yeah, there is a definite smoky taste. The chili seasoning is perfect. Kind of spicy, a little spicy. So here we'll cut her some cornbread. I'll get me some Fritos out and some cheese, and we'll try this and see what. Here.
Oh, it looks like it's still lava. That is good, but the meat is really good.
Yeah.
It's good, but it is spicy. It is hot.
Yeah, there is a spice to it.
Yeah, my cheese and cornbread will
I don't know if that
tone it down.
And it's good. And
Very good.
we'll definitely be making this again, I'm sure.
I'm ready to dig in.
Yeah, so until next time. So if you like this, give us a thumbs up, and if you really like it, share it to the friends on your social media page.
And also comment and let us know how you might change it up or what you do different, how you like your chili.
Yeah, and
Well, we all eat different.
yeah, and just change it up the way you want it, and then post it, and then maybe on the next one, if there's something really crazy that we hadn't thought of, we'll try that. So we're here to put this out and let you see what we're doing around here. So until the next time, we'll see ya.